Is this it?
Yeah, just there.
Is everyone else here?
Yeah.
Where?
Hi, I'm Tom. Glad to meet you. We'll be having a little chat today. Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories and perhaps myths about what went down in Florida.
You're just gonna start it?
I just thought I'd introduce kind of what I knew about Florida and...
Are we not doing makeup or anything? Or? You know when you were asked as a child what you wanted to be when you grew up, and some people would say, you know, I want to be the Karate Kid, or some people would say I want to be a tree or Michael Jackson or whatever. For me, I wanted to be a rock star. I always wanted to be a rock star. And that's what that film was about. That was the physicalization of me becoming a rock star.
So you're gonna throw it all away? Everything we had, everything we dreamed of, the smiles, the tears, the memories.
I knew you wouldn't understand. That's why I've got to fly, Ange. You can't cage me in. This bird has to spread its wings, Ange.
You used to say that I was the wind beneath those wings, Kate.
Forget it, Ange. It's over. I know. It's the hands, Tin.
Yeah.
I'm trying, I just don't know what to do.
For the 100th time, your hands are fine.
They're not fine. They're limp. They have no purpose.
They're just hands.
They're bringing me shame.
Look, it's really not the issue at the moment.
Look, man, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I'm a grown man. I need you to recognize my faults, and I need you to tell me straight.
You know what? Fuck it. It's the hands. Your fucking hands are ruining the entire production, Seb. We should just hack them off and be done with it. Make a film about that. That would be good. Oh my god. Phoebe? 2 minutes. Let's start pre-Florida. First time you read the script, what was the film originally about? What was the inspiration?
Well, I mean, Tiernan likes to think that it was about himself. And if that means shit, then yeah, it was.
Oh, what do you mean it's a piece of shit? We've been out here for 3 weeks and now you're telling me it's a piece of shit?
You've only just realised.
Right, just give it to me straight now. How bad is it?
Tiernan, it's not releasable. I cannot think of any possible situation in which this film could be regarded as even slightly a success. It's simply a piece of shit.
And when were you planning on telling me?
I did tell you. I told you several times.
What? What did you tell me?
Okay, I told you first day that we're gonna need reshoots. I told you our budget wasn't near big enough for what you wanted, and I warned you this cast would be a fucking liability.
But I don't understand. The script is good.
The script is not good, Tiernan. The script is atrocious.
It's my baby. Come on, I can't believe you let me make a fool of myself for so long.
Tiernan, okay, look. Some babies are ugly. That doesn't give me a license to go around telling people they have an ugly fucking child.
Phoebe, darling, are we taking a break?
I am this close,
Just
Tiernan.
breathe.
We're taking a break.
Yeah, we're taking a break.
Yeah, Charlotte, we're taking a break.
Oh, Phoebe, if we're taking a break, could you go and get my fan? You were supposed to bring it to me earlier.
Sure, honey, I'll be right there. Where's the fan?
It's in my room.
What is it doing in your room?
Because it's my fan.
Tiernan, if she doesn't get that fan, she will walk.
She threatened to walk when you wouldn't cut her kiwi in half. Look, I know. Take this. Leon, where do you think you're going?
Leon was the most compassionate, kind, gentle, open human being that I've ever met. And not only that, but he was a fine actor. He had this raw power on set and this elegance. And I've never seen anyone perform like that before, except maybe Olivier.
It's not bullshit. It is bullshit, but come on, I just need a few hours. I'm gonna change it up a bit. Come on, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
You can't polish a piece of shit. A piece of shit is a piece of shit, Tiernan. Alright?
Just wait here 2 minutes, Leon, please. We can talk. We can talk. Alex.
I am being eaten alive out there. It's like I'm an all-you-can-eat buffet for anything with fucking wings.
Come on, did you get everything?
They didn't have cucumbers, so I had to settle for courgettes, but I mean, they're pretty much the same thing. They're meant to be chewy.
Did you get the fan?
Oh shit, no. They didn't have any of the handheld ones. They had the big fuck-off ones that are on the floor and spin. I just felt that'd be very unfair to ask Phoebe to follow Charlotte around with that all the time. And besides, they were like $90.
Well, did you manage to bring any change back at least?
I had 10 Benjamins.
And?
Well, I thought that meant money.
Yes, I mean, and what happened to?
Oh, right, okay, well, I got ambushed by these dog shelter people, and they were very convincing. I had to give them $5.
Yeah,
and then further down the line, I bumped into these black, all dressed in black, these people, and they were speaking in very hushed voices, telling me about this mad book and some bloke, so I gave them $5 as well. No, but there wasn't Christ, because I'd have remembered that. What do you want me to do with the courgette?
I think you could take one out.
Yeah.
Nice big one. Yeah, and spit on it. Get it nice and wet. And then shove it up your Phoebe, where are you going? Oh my god, I'm gonna burn this fucking house down. Charlotte!
Tiernan, I'm hot. I need the fan.
Just jump in the pool for 5 minutes.
Alex says there's fluorine in it.
Alex said JFK faked his own death.
He did, it's all out there, just do the research.
Charlotte, please, just leave my fan alone.
I'm here to act, not negotiate.
Oh god. Leon, come on, we haven't finished talking. Let's talk, come on. Leon. Leon, listen, don't tell Charlotte I told you this, but you're an incredible actor. You're the best we have. Without you, man, this whole thing's gonna fall apart. You can't leave. Man, I'll pay you double. I'll pay you double, and I'll give you this shirt, man. This is the most expensive thing I own, and it's nothing compared to what you're worth to me. Leon, please, look.
Tin, I was being polite about the shirt, man. You're pathetic.
Look, take it, please.
Listen, you're crazy. Charlotte's crazy. Alex is crazy. You're all crazy. Alright, this whole film is fucked. I'm leaving. I'm out.
Oh, Leon, you can't leave.
I'm going.
Leon, please. Leon. No. Leon, please.
I still have dreams about that ending. With Leon on the boardwalk, delivering that final monologue. The monologue that was lost. I have no doubt that if he had stayed, we would all be in a totally different situation than this. No doubt.
Flying out the floor, fucking broken sword. Phoebe! Charlotte! We're having a meeting. Come on. Jeez.
Throughout my life, I have been plagued with various toe injuries at different points in my life, and I often view them as markers. This specific one on set occurred when I slipped on a somebody stepped on it. Yeah, I didn't slip. It wasn't my fault. It was Alex, I think, stepped on it. Yeah.
If dogs had paws, if dogs had hands and we had paws, they'd be the dominant race because they could operate military-grade machinery. It's really all down to the hands when you think about it.
Everybody, come on, gather around. no secret. We've been having a few problems.
A few.
Firstly, Leon's gone.
We've lost Leo.
He's gone home.
Where's he gone?
He's gone home.
But he lives in Singapore.
Yeah, fuck's sake. Secondly,
It's the hands, Lord. It's the fucking hands.
secondly,
The fan is broken.
fan's broken.
These hands.
We accidentally bought courgettes instead of cucumbers.
Alex, you bought courgettes. Not me, not Leon. You bought courgettes.
It's an easy mistake to make.
And the script is shit.
Yeah. And the script is shit. Yeah. The script shit, yeah. Does everybody agree that the script is shit? Because if everyone's agreed that the script is shit, then we can all just take them out and fuck them. Because if the script is shit, then we don't fucking need the script then, do we? We don't fucking need it. Ah! 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 We're making a new ending.
Before you went to Florida and you were given the script, what was the film originally about?
I suppose it was about myself playing Casey and Charlotte playing Ange, and it was a romance set in kind of a high school summer. But that was mine and Tiernan's love child. But from there, I'd say it escalated into something much more.
What are you doing?
Becoming a blank canvas.
No, I mean, what is that? Is it yoga?
Oh, this? Just a harmless little shot of Varma Kalai. My mind, the canvas. My body, the brush. I do a lot of Krav Maga, which aligns my chakras with the nature around me, allows me to draw emotion from everything around me, and in drawing emotion from everything around me, allows me to create a person. It's like God creating Adam or God creating Eve. I create a person out of the elements around me. So, my creative process, I would suppose, is called method. I really get into the way someone thinks and someone feels, and I suppose that's what's important to me.
Oh, fuck! Seb, no! Fluoride! Fluoride is a fatalist killer. You know, if it was a person, you take fluoride to the High Court, throw him up, and say, look what you've done. And he'd be in jail for war crimes, probably for the rest of his life. But because it's just a chemical that's put in water, people think, oh, not going to do me any harm.
Seb! Seb, you there? Oh, Seb. Seb, man. I can't see anything. I think I might be dying. Alex, can you get up, please?
He can't. He's got a fever. We need to look after him.
Am I the only one here who isn't completely insane? You fell in a swimming pool, not the fucking Ganges.
Tim, I had to save Seb, okay? I hope you understand, I had to save him.
Alex is strange. He was always happy and always so easygoing, and in a completely different world. It was really hard to interact with him and for him to get what everyone was trying to do.
We told you already about the fluoride in the water.
Exactly. It's
You
fluoride.
know it's dangerous.
Okay, first of all, Charlotte, it's not fluorine in the water.
It's fluoride.
It's not fluoride in the water.
Yes,
it's
it
a
is.
swimming pool. It's chlorine, and it's used to kill bacteria and stop the place looking like the fucking Amazon. The fluoride is only in the drinking water. Secondly, fluoride is so very minimally toxic that it would take.
Oh! You mean I'd be drinking toxic water?
Fucking
hell, Charlotte.
That was.
Give me a fucking
Foul. That was foul.
What did you make of the whole kind of health scare with Alex to do with the fluoride and?
I mean, if I'm honest, I didn't buy into it at all. I thought it was another one of his mad ravings. But at that point, Tiernan had been really getting to me, and I just thought I'd go along with it to get back at him, which worked. So.
Do you want to know something?
What?
Fluoride in the water is actually the second biggest killer of US citizens in this country. Behind only rattlesnakes.
Where the fuck do you get all these statistics from?
To be fair, Tim, I think I read that as well.
Seth, you're not helping. Can you get him up, please? We've got so much fucking work to be getting on with.
We need to talk now.
Oh God, what now?
What about me?
What is it? Jesus.
Oh yeah, just leave me to die.
Phoebe, slow down. I've got a fucking broken toe. Jesus, Mary St. Joseph. What is it?
We have a situation.
We do not have a situation. Alex is just acting slightly more
No,
insane.
different situation. You know what day it is?
Oh yeah, Friday. Rap party day.
It's Friday. Chicken Friday.
I have to have chicken every Friday without fail. It's something I've had for a while, and it was written into my contract that Tiernan was obliged to provide me with that chicken every Friday. And I think that's actually quite a small price to pay for the talent that he was provided with.
We have to have chicken. Charlotte's going to lose the plot. What do you mean there's no chicken?
Alex, we'll have to go and get some more.
Alex? Alex is incapacitated at the minute. I'll have to go. I could do with a break.
No, he has to go. He's the only one legal to drive that car. Chicken. I mean, come on. Chicken Friday. She's a vegetarian, for God's sake. The fact that Tiernan even put that in her contract was just beyond me.
Seb! What is this shit about you not even being insured on your own car?
I'm an actor, Tim, and not a fucking car driving man.
Alex? Hey. How's it going, big man? You feeling alright?
No, I felt better.
Look. I know you're feeling a bit rough at the minute. I understand that. I'm feeling a bit rough myself. But I've got a big favour to ask. So I need you to start breathing deeply, thinking positively, because you need to get in that car and go get us some chicken.
There's no chicken, but it's Friday.
10 out of 10 for observation, Seb.
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm too weak.
Alex, you're the only one insured on this car. If we don't get chicken for today, then Charlotte's gonna lose the plot and we'll all be in big trouble.
Big trouble?
Yes, that's what I fucking said, Seb. So, what do you say, Polly? Can you do this for me, please? Please, man, please, can you do this for me, please?
I can't move, I'm too weak. It's impossible.
Oh, that's great. Impossible, is it? Impossible? It's perfectly plausible that the United Nations has a space fleet of time-traveling super monkeys, but this is where you draw the line on impossibility. Nice one, Alex. Cheers, for fuck's sake. Right. Well, it looks like I'll just have to go and talk to her then, won't I? Because it's fucking impossible that any of you will.
She is quite possibly the closest thing to the devil I've ever experienced in my life, okay? It's difficult to get your head round, Charlotte, but let me try and paint a picture for you quickly. So you take like a Hollywood figurehead, someone in the industry established, Meryl Streep, yeah? And you take the very worst of the reality TV trash. So you take Kim Kardashian, yeah? And you put them in an enclosure together, and you know, you light some scented candles, you play a little bit of Bublé, and they start mating. You know, they fuck. Alright? They fuck. And they have a kid. Like, just try and get your head around what their kid would be like. You got your head around it? Good. You got your head around Charlotte now too.
A diva on set, a diva everywhere. She is quite possibly the most difficult person I've ever worked with. But I guess that's the price you pay for talent. Our cast had a lot of issues, you know, but I stand by the fact that they were all great actors.
Hey, Charlotte. Can I come in? I won't be long, I promise. Hey. How's my star?
I won't lie to you, Tiernan. I woke up this morning with a lot of negative energy.
No, really? That's no good. Listen, if there's anything at all that I can do for you, don't be afraid to give me a shout, right? And I just came to tell you that we're still having that party tonight to celebrate the work we've done so far. Thought that might cheer you up a bit.
Oh, I don't need you to cheer me up, Tiernan. I've cheered myself up. I remember that today was Friday and that you were obliged by contract to provide me with chicken.
Oh, you remember, did you? That's great.
Yeah, I wish Phoebe had done more, you know, to kind of mediate that, because I can't be expected to cater for everybody's need or needs or choices in food.
How'd you take it?
A lot better than I expected, to be honest.
This'll teach you to forget my chicken, you fucking bitch! Oh!
She seems to think it was all your fault.
I think, in all honesty, I don't really understand what the film was about. The way I saw it was just like a good opportunity to get out of the country, you know, go to America. I brought absolutely nothing, you know, in the way of applicable skill to the role. It was just a case of, you know, holiday. I don't think I've even read the script.
Did you have a role in Florida?
Court jester, I guess. You know, just keep the spirits up, keep morale high. That was kind of my job. Guys, I made brownies.
Oh,
yes.
That's
Myself.
That
right?
explains the smell.
Who wants one?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Yeah?
Oh, they stink, Alex. What did you do?
Biggest killer of US citizens in this country.
Brownies. Go on, Seb, give me the good news. How is it?
A bit overdone.
Oh well, more for me then. Can't complain. This is really nice, isn't it? All of us sat out here together, sun shining. It's really nice.
Alex, the sun is not shining.
Well then, what the fuck is that?
It's 2 a.m, man. It's the fucking middle of the night.
You're telling me that? Fuck, it's the moon. Fuck.
All right,
Totally thought that was the sun.
I'll be the one to say it. Why in God's name are we having a wrap party,
Totally
if you can even
thought it was
call
the
it that, for a film that hasn't even been wrapped yet?
I mean, she's got a point.
Charlotte, I don't know. Keep spirits up, I guess.
Tiernan, you're trying to keep spirits up on the set of a film that currently has no ending.
Well, fuck, if you're all gonna sit here bitching at me, then we could at least do something productive.
What were you thinking?
Well, seeing as today has borne no fruit in the let's think up an idea department, then why don't we have a brainstorm?
You can't say that.
I can't say what.
Brainstorm is considered insensitive.
True.
Come on, to who? Fucking Frankenstein?
The epileptics.
It is the epileptic.
Right, well, what would you rather I said?
I don't know, I just know that you can't say brainstorm.
Forget it. I'll start. At the minute, our movie is too...
Phony?
No.
Unprofessional.
No, Charlotte.
Shit.
Whatever you want to call it, it's too... It's not good enough at the minute.
I'm convinced that's the sun.
So, I was thinking... We could just make the ending like really phony and over the top and pass the whole thing off as a parody.
Isn't the ending already really phony and over the top?
Tiernan, I believe I speak on mine and Seb's behalf when I say that I do not feel comfortable parodying my character. We have put a lot of time into developing these characters, and I am not prepared to have them scorned upon or mocked.
I don't even know what a parody is.
Charlotte, you're a walking parody.
Oh, shut up, Tiernan. It means taking the piss. He wants to make it look like we were taking the piss the whole time.
Nobody takes the fucking piss of Seb Gilmore.
Fucking amen.
Great. Well, does anyone have a better idea?
Charlotte and I are very different people. She looks at it from a theoretical standpoint, acting as a theoretical art. You can't teach acting. Acting is there. Acting is something spiritual. I had that, she didn't. That was the creative difference. My ideas were artistic, creative, powerful. Hers were limited, single layers.
Casey abandons Ange to pursue his own goals, casting her aside in the process. The ending flashes forward 10 years, and we see that Ange, fueled by the treatment she received at Casey's hands, has become a strong, successful, independent woman, whereas Casey, whose dreams have turned to dust, spends his days longing for me back, contorted with regret for letting me go.
Tortured artist.
Phoebe? Socially conscious movies are kind of in at the moment,
Fast
right?
and Furious 8.
Alex, quiet down, please. Maybe people will forgive the movie's flaws if we have this really strong feminist ending.
Yes, feminism, I like it.
Okay, we are in possession of 3 hours worth of some of the tackiest, most insensitive and politically redundant footage mankind has ever seen, and you seriously think that we can save it with a redemptive moral arc?
I don't know.
It's shallow. It would be an insult to the feminist movement. Got a better chance of sending pigs to space than me going with that.
Already been done.
It has?
Yep. Operation Molyanov. 1958. Russians sent a rocket up in space from Irkutsk full of pigs.
I heard that.
Damn Ruskies trying to keep it quiet.
Where do you get this information from, Alex? Like, this is not even a conspiracy theory. What could the Russians possibly gain from putting fucking pigs in space besides BLTs on the moon?
I don't know, Tim. I'm not in the KGB.
Alex, I will throw you back in that pool.
You don't want to hear my idea.
No, not really.
They wake up, and the whole thing was just a dream.
Alex, I wish I would wake up and you were all a dream.
Same.
Well, I've got a better idea anyway. So it turns out the whole time, Casey has been a shape-shifting lizard.
Oh my
right?
God.
His body is being held prisoner on Mars by Martians, and they've sent him down to try and infiltrate the United States military program. I think it'd be a challenging role for you, Zeb.
Well, Seb, I will literally take anything at this point.
Right. Well, I think it's time we play to our strengths, so I think it's time we got my painting involved.
I mean, my art was always there, and I was shocked when no one had heard about it. I showed people my photos, I showed them my images, my paintings, but for some reason no one believed I could paint.
Yeah, I've got no respect for artists or art in general.
Seb is painting, painting is Seb. We've always been one and the same.
Casey leaves Ange, distraught, yet liberated. From a relationship that kept on pushing him down, he leaves and finds painting. His emotions get released through reds, oranges, yellows.
Wow. Where did you find him? Where did
And
you
eventually,
actually find him?
he understands that it's painting that he loves, not Ange, and that he becomes liberated and happy.
I think we should do paintballing.
What do you think?
We should all get fucked up and do
I
paintballing.
think you're trying to hog the limelight.
What do you think, Tanner?
I think
Doing a lot of thinking.
more than you.
Yeah.
I think that any shred of hope or optimism that I had has evaporated in a cloud of fucking despair. You know what?
Wait.
Fuck this party.
I won't say that. It's the best party I've ever been
I'm
to.
away.
Where are you going?
Phoebe,
That was my ginger ale.
I'm going to my room
Fucking good ginger ale, that.
and I'm going
On
to
the
cry.
floor.
And I'm going to have a shower and I'm probably going to cry in the shower as well. And I'm going to go to bed and I'm probably going to cry in bed as well.
Most of a fucking good ginger ale.
And then I'm going to try and sleep. But you know what? I'll probably just end up crying all night. Good night.
I think I really touched it.
Oh, you're also bloody dramatic.
Really, Seb.
Did you know it would take 72 years for you to collect all of the stickers in the World Cup 2018 Panini sticker book?
Please stop.
Someone
Alex,
did the
please
maths.
Stop.
I mean,
Was
who's
it
got
you?
72? I didn't do the maths. I read it.
Seb's artwork. Do you mean the scribbles and the squiggles and the pins? You know, it's like when you take your child to the supermarket and they're crying and making a fuss, so you give them a little ball to play with. That's kind of how I dealt with that situation. I give Seb's bone and I let him chew it. Morning, Seb.
Morning. How's the toe?
Still good stuff.
It's all good.
Listen, Seb.
Yeah?
I need to talk to you.
About what?
I've been thinking, and this artist idea.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it isn't Jackie Chan and Hop Along the Frog. Hop along. I am funny.
This artist idea, I really think it's the best we have.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. So I want you to work on it today,
Yeah.
all morning.
Yeah.
Really get a feel for the characters,
Okay.
their hopes, their dreams, their aspirations, motivations. Just do what you have to do, man.
Yeah.
Even start writing a script if you can. And I'm not going to be available. I've got loads of shit to do, talk to wives,
Yeah, of course.
distribution, just boring stuff, you know. So I need to leave you with this responsibility. Do you think you can handle it?
Of course I can.
Are you boys absolutely sure you don't want to brand me? Because this is your last chance.
I'm fine.
Alright,
thanks,
going
Alex.
once.
Alex, your
Going
strawberries are
twice.
moldy.
We're good.
Okay, sold to the dustbin because no one fucking likes me. Charlotte, do you want a brownie?
Now promise me you're going to work well with Charlotte. We know what she's like. And as I said, I'm not going to be available, so any problems or issues, go to Phoebe.
Listen, Tiernan, me and Charlotte, we're both professionals, okay?
I think it's selfish of him as well because he just wanted to show his artwork and you know delve into that, but it's so irrelevant and it was so shit. It wouldn't have worked. And it's a shame because he can't see that himself. Whereas I have that insight into what would work. I have that talent, so yeah.
Charlotte, Bartholomew! I won't be told what to do by that fucking amateur!
Charlotte, it's not even a day, it's more like a morning. Please.
I don't care, Tynan. I am sick of being cast aside, shunned. You all treat me like a second-class citizen.
Charlotte, please. If you did this one thing for me, for all of us, we'd be so grateful. And you're the best actress that we have. Come on, Charlotte, we need you.
You really mean that?
To be honest, I didn't really notice Phoebe. I'd say I was kind of in the zone and I was Casey a lot of the time. I wasn't myself. So Phoebe wasn't really of interest to me. I suppose we would chat occasionally. She'd go fetch me vitamin waters.
We've had to write a new ending. Because the other one was shit. Sorry. Well, I mean, Tiernan's writing a new ending. And I think Charlotte and Seb have some idea. Me? Well, I mean, I do have an idea. I think it's pretty good, actually. Yeah, of course I'll show them. Yeah, I think they'll like it.
Do you think you tripped up when you locked Seb, Charlotte and Alex in a room together?
Are you calling me a kidnapper? Are you saying that I kidnapped him? Because that's not true, right? I know there's been a lot of allegations flying around over the past 6 months, but I am not a criminal.
So be nice, stay in here, and remember, if you need anything,
go to Phoebe, we know.
Exactly. Nice one. See you all lunchtime.
We got this.
So,
Jesus.
What's my job for today?
I had a job to do, all right? I needed to find a way to finish that project and to make it the project that we all wanted to see. And there was no way that I was going to be able to do that with those two squawking in my ear the whole time, all right?
Oh.
Right, Alex.
David said I had to make sure you two played nice. As you were.
Seb, I have no idea what you're actually trying to achieve by showing me this.
What I'm trying to achieve, Charlotte, is inspiration. Now, what do you see?
Nothing, Seb. And I'm not feeling inspired. I'm feeling, quite frankly, disturbed.
Just look at it.
This means absolutely nothing to me.
Then look with your heart.
Oh, come on, Seb. What?
Look with your heart.
And what do you know about any of this?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying what Seb said.
Seb,
Jesus.
please, what do you want
Not
from me?
difficult.
Art is an expression of emotion. Emotion is the expression of the heart. To understand yours, you must first understand Casey, his heart, and his art.
This is fucking insane. I couldn't even tell you what I saw. It's just a cluster of splashes and holes.
And what do you think that says about you?
That I'm the only sane person in here.
Right. Seb, get it.
Charlotte, I do not know what you're talking about, okay? Look at this. Tell me what you see, because I see passion. Exactly. I see anger.
Thank you.
I see a little bit more passion. I see some foliage. I don't know, Charlotte. I think you might just be a bit too afraid to open up your heart. Thank you, Alex.
This is fucking deranged. I can't do this anymore.
We haven't done anything, Charlotte. All you've done is criticise.
Criticise. Right. I was thinking...
Dangerous.
Go on. Ignore her. This is a place for thoughts and ideas.
I was thinking, right, and I'm by no means a professional, but I was thinking it might help if you got your accent involved. Right, your American one. Really get into character.
It's not a bad idea. What do you think, Charlotte?
And do
How
what?
about we get into character?
And do what?
I don't know, a little improv, a little verbal tennis, a bit of back and forth.
Exactly, a bit of back and forth.
Fine. Fine. Anything's better than this.
Good.
Whatever this is. Right, you get into character, and I'll go outside, and Alex, when he's ready, come and get me.
Of course.
Okay?
Oh, I missed the show. Here he goes.
I admired his passion. Whatever it was based on, I admired it. It wasn't like Charlotte's. It was true passion, yeah.
It's brilliant. It's like someone out the fucking Exorcist.
I just gotta kick down and I just gotta.
Oh my god, guys, he's locked us in here. Tina's locked us in.
So you thought you'd just lock me in here, huh? Try and stop me from kicking town.
Seb, I'm not
like that
joking.
fucking case.
I
We're
see
not
how
joking.
it is. And I don't see no Seb here.
Charlotte, you've really got to up your game. Compared to this, your acting is nothing.
Alex, I'm not acting. We are locked in here.
Bullshit. Come on, you're just not doing the door right. It's like this. Watch. Okay, fair enough. I didn't think he'd do it. But it looks like we're in quarantine.
I've been doing some thinking, and
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean? We're infected with
About
fluoride in the water. It's just like
about
I
my
said. Tiernan
heart.
said it was harmless, but he knows we're infected.
No,
There's
you're
a
not
locked
saying
us in
you're
here
fluoride.
tonight with our faith.
Please
No,
were
he's
used
locked us in here
for
to keep us out of his hair, you
warm
raving tit!
and sacred
Seb,
place.
please!
But now I realize that place is for my art.
Alex,
No.
you're gonna die.
I understand, Ange.
Okay.
We gotta kick town. It feels like we're locked here.
I'm such a lovely
Lord,
person, I'm so good to everyone. What have I done? To deserve to be locked in this room with those completely lunatic?
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done
Okay,
on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this
You gotta
day
kick
our
down,
daily bread,
Case!
and forgive us
You
our
gotta
sins.
do it! You
As
gotta
we forgive
fly!
those
I'm leaving, Ange, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Okay, leave. Leave now, straight away!
I'm going until I never see you again. Guys, I think Tina's locked us in here.
Yeah, that was the closest thing I've been to pure panic. You know, there was a noticeable change in my behaviour instantly when I realised I was locked in a confined space. You know, the animal in me came out. I'm not proud of it. I became quite feral in my behaviour. It's an episode I'd like to forget, if I'm honest, but it has made me aware of the fact that I'm probably suffering from crippling claustrophobia.
Do you have any idea what it's like to be locked in a room with only absolute lunatics for company for 2 hours?
Try 3 weeks.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to work. What are you doing?
I'm telling you about an issue I have, and the only thing you should be doing is trying to fix it.
Look, I'm really sorry that Tiernan locked you away, but I failed to see how any of this is my fault.
Being locked away is only part of the problem. It's the workshop that has me really upset.
What do you mean, workshop?
Well, Tiernan told us to workshop Seb's artist idea. Can you believe it? I thought he was a professional, but it turns out he wouldn't know a good idea even if it sat on his face.
Charlotte, I'm really sorry, but I don't think there's anything I can do.
What do you mean? You have to do something.
I don't have to do anything.
Tiernan said if there's any problems, go to Phoebe. He's busy, he said.
Come to me, he said.
Yeah.
He's busy, is he?
Has the Kidnapping Association followed you from Florida?
Is that a joke? Do you not realise how this allegation has haunted me? How I can't find any work in the industry ever again because of those allegations? You know, nobody wants to work with that kidnapper from Ireland. Do you know that's what they call me? Mr. Kidnap? Kidnappy-doo, oh kidnap. McKidnap, I've heard too.
Ketchup and bread is not a good idea.
I'll tell you what was a good
It's
idea.
a Dutch delicacy.
Locking us in that room. I mean, brilliant.
Ketchup
Trapping us in an
on
environment
glue.
where we're forced to work. I mean, it was genius.
Yeah, That was the idea.
I just wish that Charlotte was on the same wavelength as us. I mean, she just doesn't want to work. All I wanted was for her to immerse herself in the idea, which is really taking shape, might I add. Love that idea, address me as Casey, but no. It seems to be too fucking much. She's just too stubborn.
Mr. I told you. I'm busy, so if you have any problems, go to Phoebe.
Yeah, I know you're busy,
Hang on.
you're the director.
Here comes Charlie's
I am
angel.
not in the mood.
Phoebe, Seb and Charlotte are having a bit of a disagreement. Can you sort it out, please?
No, Tiernan, I can't. Okay, I agreed to be part of this project in a creative capacity. I did not sign up to be a babysitter to these two oversized divas. How dare you act like this?
Sorry, act like what? Excuse me for trying to buy us some time, but we're kind of fucking fucked at the moment, in case you haven't noticed.
Just lock yourself away as if you're the only one that can save this. We're all just goons to you, aren't we? Just standing around, dribbling.
But I thought we were doing my idea. I mean, isn't that the only one that's working?
Don't be so fucking naive. He wanted us out of his hair because he thinks that he's the only one that can save this film. Well, how's it going, Mr. Director? Are you happy?
You know what, I am happy. And I think you'll all be happy too when we go home with something worth having.
I can't believe you lied to me like this.
Oh, get over yourself, Seb. Your idea sucks anyway.
Casey, get over yourself. Casey, you're just fucking shitting on everything I do. You've got no respect to me. You're like a pigeon. Like a fucking pigeon with a pedicure.
Respect is earned, Seb, not passed around like bloody herpes.
You respect Tiernan, who locked you in a room.
Hey, don't drag me.
I don't respect any of you, but I have particular disdain for you, Seb, because of your idea. It doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense. I come to terms with the fact that I love painting. What's not to understand?
At no point in the film has there been any mention of art, of painting, of anything like that. And then all of a sudden, BAM! The whole film is rendered entirely pointless because Casey has only just decided to start painting. Well, what inspired that decision? Was it a trip to the Tate Modern, or was it divine fucking intervention?
Fucking hell, Charlotte! It's always
Where
been
the
there.
fuck did that banana come from?
I just haven't been brave enough to bring the idea up.
You know, I think this whole thing's a ploy on your behalf to steal the show, hijack the project, and make this whole thing your personal exhibition. Well, over my dead body.
You know what? If anyone wants me, I'll be in my room. Though I doubt they fucking will.
Shameful. Think about it.
I hope you think this is worth it.
Phoebe, I'm this close to having something good. You don't get places by being nice.
Yeah, you don't get places by being a dick, either.
What was Alex like on set? Seemed to get on with him.
Alex was refreshing, for sure. And I think he was the only one who understood my creative process. Tiernan, he's the director. He didn't understand a thing I was trying to do. Alex, he helped me control my hands, and he supported my ideas, most importantly, and he was there for me when no one else was.
It is a good idea, okay? Don't listen to them.
How can I not?
Just pretend that it didn't happen.
How do you do it, Alex?
Do what?
I mean, you don't let anything get to you, do you?
Well, no, not if I can help it. But it's not exactly difficult. We can all do it if we really want.
But how? What's your secret?
Right. Love, right, that's what they do down at Silicon Valley. They're all clever, they all know what's what.
Mate, what are you talking about?
Okay. Have you ever listened to Dark Side of the Moon?
Yeah, but what? Do I need to get some help?
No, Seb, listen, you're not hearing what I'm trying to say. LSD, right? You know what that is.
Like acid LSD?
Exactly. Because I'm telling you, the Beatles did not write Sgt. Pepper on vinegar. That's the secret. That is what you need.
Holy fuck.
But how did you get it through customs?
Oh, simple. Oldest trick in the book. You just tuck it in under the cap.
Fucking hell,
They never
man.
think to look under the cap. You know, Seb's a very spiritual person, you know, and it's on me that I didn't recognise that earlier with his, you know, martial arts and his way of being. So, you know, I consider myself quite a spiritual individual. You know, I've met God a couple of times through hallucinogenic trips. You know, not many people can say that. So I'm spiritual, Seb's spiritual, you know. It's like when people bond over football or a mutual love of ice cream, you know. When you've got a connection, that's the meaningful thing.
What is this? Following the absolute mockery that's been made of me today, I have decided to hand in my formal resignation. I wish to leave the set immediately.
Charlotte, for the last time, you can't leave. We have a plane to catch in a few days, and you have to be on it. If you don't want to be part of this film anymore, I'm past caring. Okay? But I don't see the point in you leaving now.
So I'm to play prisoner for the second time today?
No one is keeping you prisoner, Charlotte. Why would you say that?
You just told me that I can't leave.
As my advice. I don't care enough to lock you in a room or hunt you down.
Phoebe, I am not impressed. And I will remember this. Do you know what I'm going to do now?
What? Throw my clothes in the fucking pool again?
Worse. I'm calling my agent.
Phoebe was definitely jealous a lot of the time of me and the talent that I have, and I just, yeah, it was very difficult to be around that sort of negative energy all the time.
Yeah. Yes. No, her chicken is our main priority. Yeah, of course I'll tell her. Okay, Mrs. Bartholomew. Yeah, I will do. Thank you, Mrs. Bartholomew. Okay, bye now, bye.
She was a nasty piece of work. Truly. I mean, I don't have anything nice to say about her. She walked all over me. She was...
Your ability to understand and ingest creative product is just off the chain when you're tripping.
Wow. It's like a kaleidoscope.
What is?
This is like a big kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope.
Okay, the way that you can engage with something, your mind works in a different way. So when Seb showed me his art, you know, I was absolutely dumbfounded. It is immensely profound.
That's exactly what I was going for.
I know, and you achieved it. Like, I think if you
It was
worked
the
your
morning
arse-
after I had quite an aggressive breakfast.
What did you have in your aggressive breakfast, and what made the breakfast aggressive?
HP sauce.
Wow, that does look like HP sauce.
You know, it is some of the most invigorating pieces I've ever seen. It's truthful, honest. It is a reflection of the way that Seb sees the world. You know, it's a pained, tortured view from the inside of Seb's mind.
It's the road to my mum's house.
It's the A27 out towards Bognor Regis town centre.
Yeah, it's to my mum's house.
Your mum's from Bognor?
I don't know.
You know, and to actively and effectively convey that through lines and squiggles. If that's all you see, then fine, but that's on you. Because if you put those lines and squiggles together, you see something so much deeper. You know, you see the world the way Seb sees it.
I'm gonna get my masterpiece.
There's
now.
oranges falling from the sky. I don't like that really.
Hold on.
Can you make them stop, please? Seb, are you okay? You look a bit ill. Fuck. Seb, the oranges, are you at all concerned?
Oh, you dropped one!
I'm a fuck! Seb, you look different.
This is it.
Wow. Can I drop these now? Are we safe?
Huh?
Are we safe?
Don't drop them.
Seb, I had to.
Lay them.
What's it of?
It's 8 Martian breasts.
I've never been one to take drugs. I've never had coke, ket, MD, ecstasy, heroin, crystal meth, NOS, chocolate. I just don't touch that stuff. So when he came to me and he explained that he'd been taking this, was I surprised? No, but I was more surprised to see it.
This is amazing.
Yeah, you picked a fucking good night for it.
It's like a video game.
It's interesting you say that. I always thought it was more like being in an episode of Teletubbies. I can't say I knew them as people, but I guarantee the guys behind Teletubbies banged out enough drugs to make fucking Hendrix cry.
Imagine Tinky Winky tripping.
Sure, Tinky Winky was tripping. Oh, Seb, come on, we've crossed this bridge already. Stay away from the pool. Okay, it's dangerous. Let me ask you, what's the deal? Like, I'm not going to pretend I know you and I can't give you advice in a professional capacity, but it seems to me that all you want to do is paint. Which is strange, because you always struck me as Marlon Brando, fucking reincarnate as some Californian surfer.
I love acting.
Do you? Because it seems to me that you're doing all you can to blur the lines.
What do you mean?
Well, this method acting stuff. It's not really acting, is it? You're just pretending and then you leave yourself nothing to fall back on. Do you know what I think?
What do you think?
I think you'd rather spend your time painting.
I'm not as good at painting.
That doesn't mean shit. What's important is what you want, and I think you'd rather be painting.
I do prefer painting.
It's a little bit fucked to have to ask this, but am I talking with Casey or am I talking with Seb?
I think it's Seb.
Okay.
But I was Seb playing Casey. Now I'm Casey playing Seb. But Casey's not playing the real Seb, because the real Seb is playing Casey. But who's playing Casey if Seb's playing Casey and Casey's playing Seb?
But for a brief moment, LSD opened my eyes and it allowed me to see the world in a much more colourful, technicolor kind of light. Whereas before, I was conscious of the blacks and greys more than I am the reds and yellows.
All anyone's ending, right, is going to be is what they want. Take Tiernan, for example. He's been using you and Charlotte up to this point to do his ending, do what he wants. You owe it to yourself to do it your way.
I feel sick.
What, like you're going to chuck up?
No. I just feel like I'm not functioning. Just doesn't work properly.
Oh, don't go telling me you think you've got the fear.
I think I have.
No, you don't have the fear. The fear isn't real. It was invented by the US government to trick people into not having fun on acid. It's a myth, mate. Like the Whitey, you've got nothing to worry about.
I'm gonna go speak to Tiernan.
I think that's a good idea. Fuck it, eh?
I'm gonna go speak to Tiernan now.
Yeah, amen to that. I'm fully behind it.
I'm gonna go speak to Tiernan.
What, right now?
Yup.
Really, now?
Yeah, why not?
Seb, I think, was having some problems with his mental health. He was having a personality crisis, which I was not involved in at all.
Oh man, it's lovely.
I hear it's nice this time of year.
Yeah, it's like peak season, so there's a few too many people, but bar staff are all super friendly and everything, so it's pretty nice.
Nice one.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, how's Leon?
Leon's great. You know Leon, great usually.
He's sick, man. Sick performer.
Yeah, he's crazy.
So it's all going pretty well then, yeah?
Yeah, man, super. Totally super, fine. Everything's great. Don't worry. You've got nothing to worry about, really, yeah.
Well, fucking hope so. There's enough at stake for that, man.
Oh, trust me, man. When you see what we have, you'll know it was all worth it.
Man, I'm looking forward to it so much. Alright, I'm gonna leave to the airport now.
Yeah, sweet.
You'll be there in the morning? Sometime in the morning?
Yeah, don't worry, we'll be here. Yeah, we'll hear it.
Okay. Alright, send my love to the others.
Yeah, we'll do. Man, take care.
Okay.
Safe flight. Bye. Bye-bye. Fuck.
I don't know if you've ever taken hallucinogenic drugs, But when you do, certain things become confused. Seb was of the opinion that I was somehow like a puppet master and I was pulling these strings. And I don't think he realized that in reality that is the director's job, to be the puppet master on set, you know, to make sure everything is being controlled.
Jesus Christ, Seb, now is not the time.
Open the door, Tiernan! Open the door!
Seb, you're getting in trouble.
I'm so sorry about what happened last night. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Open the fucking door, Tiernan!
Tiernan, have some free advice. Just don't open the door. Seb, we're leaving.
Right, okay. What was going on? Seb, your pupils are massive.
I didn't come here to talk about my eyes. I came to tell you that I won't be playing your little game any longer.
Okay, can you tell me what's going on here? Are you behind this?
I might have given Seb some of my acid.
What do you mean, might have?
What do you think I mean, might have?
I'd have thought that'd be something you'd be pretty fucking sure of.
I'm not your puppet, Tiernan. I'm Seb, and I'm gonna be Seb, and it's gonna be Seb's ending, not yours, you fucking twerp.
Zing.
Oh, Seb, you're fucked up and confused.
Exactly.
But it's okay. We can talk in the morning, alright?
Don't turn your back on me! You're confused! I've been confused! I've been confused for so long with you telling me how to be and who to be, but I see clearly now, Tiernan.
I'm not talking to you like this. Come back to me when you're sober.
That's a good idea, Seb. Come on.
If you turn your back on me one more time, if it turns one more fucking time, Tiernan, I'm gonna do something that I'll regret.
Right, okay, Seb, let's keep this light, shall we? Look at me. We are all a bunch of friends, okay? We're not in the Italian mafia, are we, Seb? Okay? Tiernan, I'm very sorry about this.
I'm closing the door, Seb.
Listen, you don't understand what it's like to think you're two people. You know that you're one person. You're confident in who you are and that you have one character.
Right, that's it. That fucking does it.
Where do you think you're going? Fucking life. Drop acid.
What is the meaning of all of this?
Oh my.
Some of us need our beauty sleep.
Seb is having a bad trip.
Well, none of us are having quite the holiday we imagined. But then I guess only some of us know how to act like adults. Where is Seb gone?
I don't know, he fucked off that way somewhere. Oh my fucking life! Tiernan, lock the door. Seb is coming with prawns and he's looking a bit like Mike Myers.
Oh, baby, thank God. Seb's trying to kill Tiernan.
It's about fucking time.
Look at me, hand me those prawns and put them down.
Not until he shows me the new script.
Seb, none of us are having the holiday we imagined. I really think you're overreacting.
Charlotte, look at Seb. Look at what he's holding in his hand. He is not trying to butcher Tiernan over the quality of this holiday. He's tripping on acid.
Did you hear what he said, Tiernan?
Yes. He wants to read in the ending.
Well, let's fucking see it then.
But I haven't even typed it up yet. It's not finished.
Christ, just do what he says.
I'm coming out.
Come out slowly. Slowly, Tiernan.
Do what he says. He's got prawns.
He's got prawns.
I've got to prom.
Not prawns, Tiernan. He's got a very sharp 2-pronged set of kitchen utensils.
I'm not entirely sure. Seb, are you trying to kill him?
I don't know what I want to do.
Okay. Everybody, calm.
Means
Come
you.
out. Seb, put the fucking prawn down. Here's the ending. Look, I really think we have something here. Just what the fuck?
Hey, I'm in no fit state to be said fucking care.
His violent reaction was completely uncalled for and was very traumatizing for the whole cast, I believe. And I do hope that he recognizes some of the issues he might have with anger and can maybe go and see someone to help him with that.
Seb, what is this?
You think this is good?
You haven't read it.
Who is Casey?
You are.
I'm Seb.
Oh, so now you're gonna go in.
Charlotte.
Right, okay. You're Seb, but you play Casey.
But what if Casey is playing Seb?
Oh, come on, I don't understand.
Neither do I. I don't know who Seb is and I don't know who Casey is. All I know is that you're putting words in my mouth and forcing me to be someone I'm not.
That's what acting is. Becoming someone else.
Exactly.
Then can you become someone else permanently?
Well, I want to be Seb and we're doing Seb's ending. Seb paints.
Look, I'm sorry you feel this way, man. But we can't just throw away everything we have just to do what you want.
Well, my whole life I've done everything
any
you
sense.
wanted.
Seb, no, where are you going?
I've your parts and I've lived their lives and you've never said thank you.
Seb, I'm sorry. Come on, come back in. Give me the book back. We can work on an ending together. Just don't do anything silly, man, please.
Is this the only copy you have?
Yes, it's the only copy. It's all handwritten.
Where the fuck is it all handwritten? It's the computer age.
Perfect.
No, Seb! Seb, no! What the fuck?
Fucking hell.
Why am I even doing this? Why did I ever think this would be a good idea? You know, we actually had something there. That was it. Seb, you've ruined it all. That's all fuck.
Devastated is not the word I would use. It was more an extreme exasperation. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to bring that group of people together. And that was just the last straw in a long string of very fucked up events. I think the work that he fell into the pool with had a lot of promise, but I've moved on.
What? Fucking early. Oh. Right, I'm coming. What?
Charlotte has taken it to the next level.
Oh, Phoebe, listen, I'm past caring at this point. Can you sort it out?
I think you should start fucking caring, okay? Do you remember who her agent is?
What, her mum?
Yes, that delightful woman. Charlotte's been on the phone to her.
What does that bitch want now?
That bitch has phoned the police. She's claiming you held her captive.
Christ, no. What, captive? What are we, fucking kidnappers now?
Not we, Tiernan, you. You're the one that locked her in that bloody room yesterday.
Oh, that girl is such a drama queen. It was only a couple of hours. And besides, surely that's not kidnapping. It's more like, I don't know, temporary imprisonment?
I'm not a fucking lawyer, Tiernan, but I think that's pretty much the same thing.
Oh, Phoebe!
I wasn't around on that day. I was in my room contemplating.
Take a look out that window, Charlotte. Does it look like England? Because we're not on home soil anymore. This is the great US of A. And in the great US of A, the cops have guns. Big fucking gratatas. You know, they don't have bells, not fucking whistles or buttons, but guns. Okay, the coast seems clear. Don't tell anyone, but I've got a big old stash of narcotics upstairs. Illegal narcotics. And I don't know about you, but I'm of the opinion that cops with guns and me with illegal narcotics do not mix. So can we please, sweet Charlotte, just not do this to me?
I'd be calling the men in white coats for you, Alex. You need help, not the police.
The police are coming for Tiernan.
They are?
He is my captor.
Oh! Thank God. Tiernan, I can get behind Tiernan, cops and guns. We'll have a drink to that, shall we? Well, not literally, because alcohol numbs the brain. Oh! Speak of the devil. Charlotte's mum has called the police on you.
I fucking heard.
Right, well, I've got some stuff I need to go and hide, so I'll leave you guys to sort this out.
I like to think of kidnapping as a sliding scale. You know, you start at 0, you can get to 100. 100 out of 100 kidnapping is a private yacht boarded by Somali pirates wielding Kalashnikovs, huge fat ransom note that gets paid, and they're off into the sunset before you can say pirates.
Charlotte, why did you have to get your mum involved? You know what she's like?
What is she like, Tiernan? A professional?
Don't you think she overreacted a bit? We haven't kidnapped you. You're free to go whenever you want.
No, I am not. You are keeping me prisoner.
Charlotte, the door's open. We're standing here in a multi-million-dollar mansion, and the door is wide open.
So I'm free to go whenever I want.
If you really want, yeah.
Phoebe said I couldn't leave.
No, I didn't. Honestly, I didn't.
Okay.
Tiernan, listen.
Not a fucking word from you. Come.
You know, that's not the level that Charlotte was on. Charlotte's a 5 out of 100. You know, she's a, can I go out, please? Out my room. And Phoebe just said, no, you bitch. So I guess if you're doing it by the book, it's a kidnapping, but it's not on the scale that I think the phrase suggests.
Go on, answer it.
Seb should answer it. It's his house.
You're the one that told her she couldn't leave.
He's the one that locked her in that fucking room.
Fuck. Right, we just have to stay calm and explain the situation. We're bullet makers, not fucking kidnappers.
Tell them that then.
Well, what if they don't believe me?
Oh, look. If you go down, we'll come visit, I promise.
Ah, real fucking funny, Phoebe, not the time.
Can you answer the door?
Why do I have to answer it? I didn't do anything.
It's going to look a lot more guilty if they have to kick it down.
Fuck. Right, let's answer it together.
Oh, what are you, 5?
Well, what kind of 5-year wants to go around answering doors to the Florida Police Department?
You are director. Direct.
Oh, Jesus Christ, why is you always give me a fucking heart attack?
I guess I do feel regret about what happened with Wise, and I am sorry that it happened that way.
God, what do you say?
We thought you were Florida Police Department.
You what? Charlotte's mum was called the police. She's the what?
She called the police.
What the fuck is going on?
Claimed Tiernan kidnapped her.
Well, that's it.
I mean, the poor guy rocks up in his shades and his holiday gear, and we're in Charlotte's bedroom dealing with these fucking allegations of kidnap. We thought the cops had been rang.
I'm fine, thanks, Wiles. How are you?
Good. Thank you for asking. Listen, how did you even cause a little bit of trouble?
How about trouble?
I'm not the one that's been causing the trouble, Wiles. It's him. He's kidnapped me.
Well, I'm going to be honest, Charlotte. You don't look very kidnapped to me.
And what does kidnap look to you, pray tell?
Oh, I'm not sure, but usually I don't think the victim's eating a delicious fruit salad.
I'll have you know, I was locked in a room yesterday with Seb and Alex deliberately by Tiernan for more than 2 hours without my consent.
Is that true?
Pretty much.
It's not that simple.
In what way does that situation sound simple?
Look, there was no need for her to get her mum involved.
Right, God. What the fuck is going on? Where's Seb?
Seb's upstairs somewhere, losing his mind.
Thanks to you, Alex.
Yeah, well, I made lemon cheesecake,
There is a
alright?
time and a place for lemon cheesecake, and that is not known.
It's really nice to see you, by the way, Wells.
I'm so confused. I thought we were meant to be making a film, but it seems you're too busy mentally torturing each other.
Right. Charlotte, give me that phone. I want to speak with your mum.
You are not going anywhere near my phone.
Right. Charlotte, okay. Look at me. You have not been kidnapped, okay? I don't know what's been going on here the past few days, but the last thing we need is to get the police involved.
I think getting the police
Agreed.
would be quite
Alex.
fun.
Okay?
No.
Yeah?
fine. I was bluffing anyway. My mum didn't actually call me.
Oh, come on! Oh my!
She fucking will if any of you creeps try one more thing.
Charlotte, you almost gave me a fucking stroke, you mad bitch!
Well, that's what you get for going around locking people in rooms, Tiernan.
That's it. You've got the right idea. I'm going to get smashed by the pole.
No, don't do that.
Tim, it's 10:30 in the morning.
Well, fuck off.
Ignore him, it's been like it all week.
This is insanity. What a fucking entrance. I'm gonna go and unpack. Charlotte, no more silly phone calls. Alex, I've got something to show you. Can you come with me?
You want to come with you?
Yeah.
Can I bring the cheesecake?
Of course.
Fucking A.
Wales is something of an idol for me, you know. He was the first man I ever met to have successfully attempted and executed anal sex. So he's a god as far as I'm concerned.
Because I find when you do, you know, it's a real drop in flavour quality. But on this occasion, I've been forced to because of the Florida heat and the Florida butter.
Yes. No, it's lovely. And I can see you've tucked into it a fair bit already.
It's just so damn tasty.
But this is what I actually wanted to show you.
Ooh. Oh, far out. That is
not
sick.
bad, is it?
That's mad. Look at the colours.
Do you think the others will like it?
Do I think the others will like it? They're gonna love it.
Oh, I fucking hope so.
I should probably tell you at this point though, we're not actually making the film anymore.
The way that I treated him when I told him the news that the film wasn't happening, you know, I probably could have been a bit more sensitive. You know, I looked at him, I laughed. I shattered his reality. You know, he's flown all the way out here for nothing. It's like looking at a kid on Halloween and going, "You little cunt, give me your sweets, you fuck." And they'll have like the saddest eyes. And that's what Waz looked like. He had the saddest eyes, and I wish I could take that back.
I've been here 10 minutes. I cut my holiday short to distribute this film. And in this past 10 minutes, I've had to deal with a fraudulent police call, a fucking director that's getting pissed by the pool, a film that apparently isn't even being made anymore, and supposedly an actor that's lost his mind.
I haven't lost my mind, Waz.
Are you sure?
I've just been doing some thinking.
Right. Well, I need you to come and talk to Tina with me.
I don't want to speak to Tina.
Why?
I've said everything I needed to say.
I've always been fond of Waz, and he's a very good businessman, but unfortunately this time it didn't pan out so well, obviously.
When were you going to tell me?
What?
When were you going to tell me that we don't have a film?
I don't know. When I had the time.
When you had the time? What, you couldn't fit me anywhere in your schedule of locking girls in rooms and doing fuck all?
Yeah, that's it.
So I have nothing to distribute. And I've wasted my time flying out here for the simple reason that you're too much of a coward to admit that you failed. Am I getting that right?
Tom, you can insult me all you want, but I do not care anymore.
Don't care. Everything we own is invested in this film and you don't care. You just sit there, flowing arrogantly, like some big flamingo bitch.
Oh, come on, Wise, you can do it a lot better than that.
Oh, fuck off. I'm too angry to insult you properly, prick. So what have you been doing these past few days?
Not much really. Smoking, drinking, swearing, a lot.
So I felt sorry for him, yes, but at the same time, within 2 hours he was in the pool drinking beers with Tiernan. And I felt like that told me everything I needed to know. Is that actually he was the same as all of us, like he'd given up and that was it. We'd all given up.
I saw Seb, he's fucked. He was standing naked in the mirror. What have the others been doing?
Actually. I don't know, the same. Driving each other fucking mad. It's been pretty entertaining, honestly. You have missed some mad shit. The other day, Alex fell in the pool. He was convinced he had fluoride poisoning. Can you believe that? He's a fucking lunatic.
Can't have made anything better when you locked him in that room.
Oh man, mate, that was so funny. You should have seen their faces. For some reason, he thought that I had put them all in quarantine. Apparently he got on his knees and started saying the rosary. I mean, the man's not even a Christian.
You're a dickhead. You know what? I could really do with throwing Alex in a call right now.
Were you surprised at all when you found out the ending was just getting scrapped?
To be perfectly honest, ending could be the beginning or the middle. I had no idea what the fuck was going on half the time. So, you know, it was just another hiccup on a very already hiccupy trip, you know. Lots of shit happening all the time. You know, it's like the icing on the cake. Oh, the ending's scrapped. Big fucking surprise. You know, everything else went wrong.
Phoebe, I swear to God, if you have taken my eyeshadow.
During production, Florida, you were doing a little writing, writing your own script. Do you fancy telling us a bit more about that?
I mean, yeah, I was, but it was more kind of, it was just something I thought I'd try, you know, I had to fill my time with something. Yeah, I thought I'd see what I could do, you know.
Phoebe?
I thought you were leaving.
I am.
Well, go on then. Shoo. Where the fuck did you get that?
It was in your room.
I know it was. What were you doing in there?
I thought you'd stolen my eyeshadow, but then I remembered that I lost it when I threw it at Alex the other day.
If you tell anyone about this, I swear to God, I will gouge your eyes out.
You're not going to show anyone?
What's the point? You're leaving, Seb's lost it, Tina's given up completely. And Leon. This whole thing was doomed when Leon left. This, Charlotte, is the ending.
Look, Phoebe, this is really good. I mean, not good enough to make me stay, but I thought I should tell you before I left.
That's low, even for you.
I'm actually not mocking you. I've read the whole thing. It's really good, but I completely understand if you don't want to hear it from me.
Charlotte?
Yes?
Do you actually think that?
I do.
Thanks.
I think you should show it to Tiernan.
Why?
I think he'd love it. It would be his final chance at redemption.
He'd love it, would he?
By the way, Phoebe, this, it doesn't make us friends.
Wouldn't dream of it.
I was frustrated. I'd done my part, I'd learnt my lines, I was ready, I'd gone through the process that an actor this talented goes through, and knowing it would be scrapped was hard to hear, but at the same time, I knew it was shit, and I knew Tiernan needed to buck his ideas up, but there was just no way. I don't think that film could have gone anywhere as long as Tiernan was in charge.
Alex, keep talking and I'll put you back in quarantine.
You wouldn't dare.
So what now?
Oh, I don't know.
I kind of want to go and shoot.
You want another movie?
Not a movie. We're not all gay for movies like you. I want to shoot a gun.
How come?
He is not getting his hands on any kind of weapon.
I am. I want to go to a gun range. Fire a big old fucking Desert Eagle
Alex,
or something.
you're a fucking liability.
I am not.
We are not going to a gun
The
range.
Second Amendment was written for people like me. We're
Would
going
you
to
stop
a gun
banging
range.
on about the Second Amendment, please?
Why are we not going to the gun range?
I don't like guns.
Why not?
I don't believe in them.
They're guns, Dylan, not Bigfoot.
I don't know what you're laughing at. He's the real deal.
Oh, have you seen them?
No, but I know people who have.
Oh, here we go again.
Was it emotionally draining? Yes, but it was emotionally draining as Casey, not as Seb. And were there a lot of lows? Yes. But that made me who I am now. So I'm at peace with that, I think.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah, go on. Tiernan the comedian.
I just thought I'd let you all know that I'm leaving now.
Okay, Charlotte. Whatever. Bye-bye.
Never, in all my years, have I ever met someone whose perception of themselves is so out of touch with their reality.
Well, that's about fucking rich coming from you. Last time I checked, you're Charlotte from Kent, not fucking Marlon from Hollywood.
I look at the man lying hopelessly in a pool, beer in hand, the man who I once had so much respect for, who I looked to for wisdom and guidance. And I have to pinch myself when I realise that this is the same person who all those years ago told me that to be a rock star, all I had to do was believe I was one. How things have changed.
So I bet you've come to slag me off as well then?
Hadn't planned on it, no.
It's a change.
I came to say that I'm leaving the company.
Seb, look around. There is no company. The company's fucked, and you played a good role in that.
Wiles, I'm sorry we didn't tell you about the film. That was wrong.
By this point, I couldn't care less.
Tomorrow morning I need you all to leave. You're welcome to stay here tonight, but I need you gone.
Where are you gonna go?
Home.
Paint?
Who knows? I'll figure something out. Tiernan.
What's it?
I'm truly sorry it had to end like this. So at the moment I'm working in hospitals and I paint sick and dying children and paint with them and for them. But painting can't cure cancer. But it brings a smile to their face and it feeds my soul and it feeds theirs. So I'm doing something good, at least.
I've done a bit more writing, actually. Nothing too major. But yeah, I've not spoken to them. I've not seen them. I don't care to. I'm just trying to forget about it as much as I can. Yeah.
So, what do you think you learned from the experience in Florida?
I learned not to listen to morons.
I learned a lot about myself. I'm very grateful for the relationship I've now got with Seb. You know, that's a big bonus in my life. The two of us still meet regularly every Wednesday, and we sit in various coffee shops around London and trip acid, see how long it takes for us to get kicked out. We've had a couple of run-ins with law enforcement, had to share a couple of cells overnight, which has been further bonding for our relationship. And I'll be seeing Seb again in a couple of weeks' time in court for public nudity charges.
I'm doing really well at the moment. I've had a lot of offers. I'm working with a lot of big directors, a lot of big names. I mean, you probably wouldn't have heard of them, but they're huge, and I feel very lucky to work with them. So, well, they deserve me as well. But yeah, no, it's been good. It's been good.
I'm very comfortable with who I am now. I mean, a negative is that I'm now wearing glasses. Turns out Alex was right about the fluoride. It's actually seriously detrimental to your health. I was swimming in the pool with my eyes open for 2 weeks, and now I'm wearing glasses. So my sight has been seriously affected. But at the end of all of this, I'm seeing clearly now.
Well, I'm still a rock star. I don't care what you say or what you think. All right, that doesn't change. Doesn't matter if I'm working or not working, if I'm traveling or if I'm living at home with my parents. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I'm on set shooting or if I'm wiping kids' arses for a living. I'm still the person that I was, and I'm still going to be the person that I am destined to be. And you can't change that. And you can't change that.
What are you destined to be?
Have you been listening? I'm a rock star.
Dropping these funds like they're hot fucking tater tots. If you lose this, you are a dead man, Clive. You hear me? A dead man. I will make sure that you never work again. Listen, I gotta go, sweetie. I'll call you back in 5, okay?
Hi, Ange. I bought you some flowers. I just wanted to say that I'm really, really sorry. Because, you know, I just flew too close to the sun and, well, I got burned. But I'm using my hands again, and I'm one of the local gardeners here. And I've been working hard and been working up some money for us to have a life together. So, what do you say? Ange?
Good evening. The serpent, or the lizard, is one of the oldest and most widespread mythological symbols. For millennia, man has feared the serpent and the lizard. He is referenced in the Bible, the Quran, and in ancient Rome. Tonight's tale, ladies and gentlemen, is a cold-blooded one of lust and suspicion, terror and distrust, and most importantly, evil. Prepare yourselves for the lizard's bite.
Hi, Ange. Having fun catching some rays?
It's so hot today, Case.
How about you come and join me in the jacuzzi?
Oh, I'd love to, sure.
Excellent.
Hey, you want a cigarette?
I don't smoke.
So we got a non-smoker over here.
I'm so glad you came and joined me in the jacuzzi on such a hot day, Ange.
There's no place I'd rather be, Case. Is everything okay? Your face is doing something weird.
So you're a lizard guy, huh? A funny guy, a wise guy.
Oh yeah, sometimes my face just does that.
I tell you what I did to the last wise guy I saw. I sent it to my mother-in-law's for dinner.
Hey Ange, do you mind if I give you a kiss?
Of course, Case. Kiss me.
I have to warn you, it's a special kind of kiss.
You like cannoli?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Honestly, my wife makes the best cannoli in the state. You want to try some of my wife's cannoli?
Honestly,
hey, Christopher, bring some of Maria's cannoli in here. This guy wants some.
I'm okay, thanks.
What, so you don't like my wife now?
I know what the problem is, Case, and I am not going to delude myself anymore.
So you're gonna throw it all away. Everything we had, everything we dreamed of. The smiles, the tears, the memories.
I knew you wouldn't understand. That's why I gotta fly. You can't cage me in. This bird has gotta spread its wings.
I thought I was the wind beneath these wings.
Forget it. It's over.
"'Tis rare that a man be afforded such a setting, when ungratefuleth mind to ponder the thoughts I have. Oh, but the calm of the sea. Neptune seeks to spite my tempestuous mind. Oh, Ange, but if I were not a shell, a vessel of raging insecurity and o'er-encompassing debauchery, I may yet have had you, and not just a memory, but a faint painting that under sunlight fades into obscurity and invalue. You took everything from me, and I leave with nothing.
Started with the blues in my room. The last of them departed from the doom of my gloom. And now it's moving with the wind. They just fall to dust like water running through my hands. When you get to the crux of the problem, I'm not stopping, I'm just rolling in this cold stream. I don't know